All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and a couple of you guys been hitting me up asking to see some more gameplay using the boy King Namor. And y'all know that's my guy, so I've been putting a little bit of work into him. We got the uniform up to Mythic, so he's out here beasting, guys. Check it out, man. The stats are closer to being maxed out. I still need to put a little bit more work into him. We still have no Odin's blessings on him, but I don't think I'm gonna go that far with him because I don't need to. Right now, he's just out here bodying all of the game's PvE content. I've been toying with the idea of putting a CTP of destruction on him to try him out in PvP since he has the HP shield right on his uniform bonus. But if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I don't think I would try him out with regen because he doesn't have any native penetration. So without his tier 3 skill, he probably wouldn't be able to take out majority of the characters in timeline battle. But with destruction, he might actually be a viable threat if the majority of the Blast characters and Captain Marvel are banned for that week. Okay, it's something to think about. But a couple of you guys have been hitting me up saying you want to see how the boy performs against Ebony Maw because he's a physical based character, and as we all know, Ebony Maw has really high physical damage reduction, but Namor is now dealing fire damage, and thanks to the CTP of Rage, he can ignore some of that boss damage decrease, and it actually makes it so that he's quite powerful when it comes to taking down Ebony Maw. And that's what I want to showcase to you guys in this video. In addition to that, more than just taking down Ebony Maw, he actually does surprisingly well against this clown right here. I was not expecting him to be able to body as high as he can do against this guy. Obviously, it's not going to be Jean Grey level. It's not going to be Doctor Strange or Sharon Rogers, even Luna Snow level. But keep in mind, those characters are energy-based characters, right? So coming against CULL OBSIDIAN, where he's dealing fire damage, and as we all know, this guy has high elemental resistances, plus, right, he has really high physical defense. Being able to do about 40 is actually really good, and that means if you guys invest in Namor as one of your first combat tier 3s and you pick up this uniform, you're getting more than just the super villain tag. You're also getting the ability to clear basically all of the bosses in War Boss Ultimate with a combat character. That's not something I can say about Captain America, Mr. Fantastic, or Black Panther. So he's looking like right now he's the best combat character in the game when it comes to PvE content overall. Captain America is still an amazing character because he can do PvE at a very high level and he can do PvP, and Mr. Fantastic is just out here beasting. But when it comes to reliability and just like consistent damage for PvE content, Namor, man, Namor. A couple of you guys have been asking to see the Shuri Ghost Panther theme, so we're gonna mix it up and do this instead of using Satana for this video. Okay, so we're gonna jump in against CULL. I'm gonna show y'all how he does against Ebony, and we might even do Thanos depending on how long this goes. I probably won't run the entire fight against this guy because that's gonna take like 5 minutes, and then 5 minutes against Ebony, and then 5 minutes. I don't want to make a 20-minute video here. Now, because we have the Blade Twister here, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop Anti-Venom here. But if we didn't have the Toxic Meteor or the Blade Twister, you probably could just go ahead and just drop somebody like Colossus in here for some extra defense down, or maybe even Luna Snow or Sue Storm for some crowd control and extra damage. But just to keep it like as safe as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop Anti-Venom in here so I can just go balls to the wall. I'm gonna show y'all about like 3 minutes of this fight, give you an idea of how he does against this guy. So basically, hold up. Oh, nice. Basically, the majority of the damage, hold up, will come from the tier 3. Also, we got to make sure that we can see when the Blade Twisters are spawning. Now, I'm a little bit off the proc, but I didn't want to miss the Rage proc completely. I wish that slash that he did at the end of the 5th skill had like some kind of paralysis effect on it. That would have been really, really dope because it looks cool and it looks like it does a decent amount of damage. Yo, it looks really cool to see him like literally move out of the map. Yeah, I think we could have done a little bit higher here. I was being a little bit cautious. We're gonna get guard broken. Woo, hello, he got mind controlled. Okay. Also, I gotta ask, am I the only one who gets this bug sometimes where if you spawn in and you're using characters like, I don't know, Mr. Fantastic, a character that has a really good leadership so you don't have to tag, sometimes your D-pad, hold up, your D-pad will become unresponsive and you'll actually have to tag a character out before you can actually use some of your skills. Hold up, I shouldn't have activated the um the tier 3 there because the rage proc was off, but I got caught mid-sentence and I was trying not to get caught by the blade twisters. You guys can see where this is going. He's doing really good damage for having the odds stacked against him basically. And there's so much going on that it's really hard to see the blade twisters in all that chaos. And that's part of the reason why I brought along Anti-Venom. If the blade twisters were not on this stage, I would have brought along somebody else who could have sped this thing up a lot. Also, this guy will penetrate the HP shield, and we got caught by the trap there. But you guys can see, man, he's cutting through this thing relative ease. We got like 3 minutes left. Let me actually drop poison beside him. It'd be really cool if some of these actual effects work against the bosses as well, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Nice. It is really cool that he gives himself the purifying wind effect as a part of his tier 2 passive. Not tier 2 passive, sorry, his tier 3 skill, right? Because sometimes it really comes in clutch to prevent you from getting caught by the blade twister. Right there I got caught. That kind of sucked. Okay, we're just gonna get him down to like 3 bars and then we're gonna bail. I wasn't looking at the rage, but there's just a little bit off. Can we get it again? There we go, that's good. Yeah, so he can body this, and we're actually not getting that much help from Weapon X. We are getting some help, but we haven't seen that crazy defense down spike that she's known for. But yeah, we got more than enough time. Let me just pop this one more time, and yeah, we're gonna bail out of this once the rage proc is done. So you can see for yourself, he can cut through CULL Obsidian, and that's just a bonus of having him in this uniform. He could do it before, right? But it was only like maybe 35, 36. Not really that high, but getting a legendary box, you know what I'm saying, that's actually really good against CULL Obsidian, because sometimes you can get some extra CCF. Let's actually jump in here. We definitely cannot do 79 with them. Like, that's Doctor Strange, Luna Snow, Jean Grey territory. Jean Grey? Jean Grey. How dare you? How dare you get her name wrong, you scrub. Anyways, we're gonna try 70 here, and we have Toxic Meteor, so that might be a problem, but man, we're going to tough it out. We're going to tough it out, and we go up the offense. Should I go? You know what? We need the crowd control, but do we need the defense down from Colossus more? You know what? We're going to go with the defense down from Colossus instead of Sue. Now, this is going to be a very interesting fight, because Ebony isn't necessarily a hard boss to deal with, but he's an annoying boss. That's for sure. Hello. Okay. That's a good way to start. If only we could have gotten that defense down spike when we had the tier 3 up. That would have been sauce. But can't have it your way. This ain't Burger King, partner. Yo, I swear. These like things spawning under your feet at the most inconvenient. Well, there's never really a convenient time for them to spawn anyways. But like, it's annoying. Okay. Yo, Weapon X, we need you to come through like Drake. Link up. Let's get another defense down spike. We're not gonna do this whole fight. I just want to show you guys how he does. 70 might be overstepping it, not necessarily because it's too difficult, just because of how annoying Ebony is. So if he iframes a lot and you don't get off enough crowd control to like keep him in range so you can hit him with the 8 trigrams, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Neji. That guy, pure savage. And they took him out like, I'm just so sad. Anyways, my inner nerd coming out, man. But anyway, it is what it is. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, he can definitely crush this with the right strikers. Like, I knew he could do 60. I've been using him on 60 plus, but I wanted to spice it up for you guys. You know, I like to push for a little bit harder content when I'm showing off characters, but also keep in mind, it's always a matter of like perspective and where you are in the game, right? So if your cards aren't built up, you know what I'm saying, if the character isn't built up, don't look at what I'm doing and expect to do the exact same thing if you don't have enough invested in the character. Just keep that in mind, okay? And you guys should never look at what I'm doing and compare yourself to me. Keep in mind, we all have our own journey, okay? I've been playing this game for a long time. Most of you guys are probably not playing the game as much as I'm playing it. You probably don't have as much invested. So keep in mind, it's always a matter of perspective where you are. So yeah, my 70 might only translate to like 40 for you because your raid level and your cards and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. And we're not gonna run this whole thing because like I said, I don't want to make this a 20-minute video. And I still want to show y'all how he does against the big bad Titan. Okay, get out of here. We're gonna pop this next tier 3 and then we're gonna wrap it up. We did not do that much damage. I was hoping for a little bit more still. Jeez, yo, he iframed under it. Yo, that's actually really annoying. That's the first time I've seen that happen in World Boss. I've seen it happen in ABX just because of the positioning of the frost beast. Sometimes you're close to the wall and you kind of get that that same thing that happens with Sharon Rogers' hold up, 4th skill, and you just shoot it over their head. I know I said the last tier 3 was the last tier 3, but this is the last one, and it happened again because of the positioning. Okay, you know what, we out. Let's go run against Thanos, boys. All right, boys, so I accidentally hit the exit button, so I jumped back in, and I actually decided to drop the strikers because I want to show y'all stage 39 with Namor, no strikers. And keep in mind, this is something that he could do without this uniform, so this isn't necessarily like new, new territory for him, right? I don't want to waste my tier 3, but maybe I should have. Can you just go in your next phase? You scum. Thank you. Wasted like 30 seconds. Okay. Let me pop that 5th skill. Let's get off that tier 3. So in terms of how this fight's gonna play out, it doesn't come down to having like damage isn't a concern here. It's just a matter of making sure I don't take too much damage because I have no way to heal. I don't have anti-venom, which we don't need anti-venom. Just need to play cautiously. Okay, I'm gonna use the tier 3 here, even though he's in this little phase transition thing, so I'm not gonna do that much damage. But still, it's whatever. Okay. Gonna finesse my way around. You know how we get around. Oh boy. Okay, can you jump me? Thank you. How often do you hear people asking to be jumped? No. Ooh. Should I use the tier 3? Yeah, maybe I should. But I won't. It would be charged again by the time I can attack again, but it is what it is. That's also something I say probably way more than I should. But it is what it is. Oh man, okay, we are gonna get clipped by the blade twisters is what I was gonna say, but it didn't happen. Come to me. Okay, are you gonna use that beam? Oh no! I was hoping he was gonna use that circular beam thing that he always does, so I could use the tier 3. See, I shouldn't have saved it. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? Enough. I just want to waste the tier 3 so we can get back to building it. Like, it's aggravating when he does a whole bunch of oh, now you want to do this. Oh, now you want to do this. I hate Thanos so much. Like, I hate playing this game with you. Really, he did it twice. I waited so long for him to do it once, and then as soon as I decide I no longer care, I'm no longer waiting, he did it twice. You know why? Because he already took off a bunch of my HP, to make sure that this is now a difficult fight for me. What was once a very, very casual walkthrough is now actually somewhat of a challenge. This scum. Now he's gonna use that beam. Of course you're gonna use it now. I hate Thanos. Hashtag I hate this purple raisin. But I also love him. He's literally one of my favorite villains. It's a very interesting relationship between me and this guy. But you can see for yourself. He's probably gonna use that Super Titan Punch now and kill me while I'm in this animation. No, he didn't. He also didn't debuff me, so see, we have love for each other. A little bit. But we both, to some degree, hate each other. Like, okay. I am not gonna allow you to kill me. But guys, there it is. Casual, easy walkthrough. We're not even gonna finish this. You guys can see where it's going. We are either just gonna get killed by him at the last second there, or we're gonna win. One of us has to die. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Dropped 2 spots since we started this video, but it is what it is. Just wanted to give y'all another look at Namor uniform. It's all right, man. It's all right, guys. If you want him to be a super villain, if you want to be able to do Ebony MAW at a very high level, once your raid level is built up, once you have some god tier cards like me, you know what I'm saying? All these cards that I got for free that are god tier, because I always hear people telling me I have whale cards. Yeah, okay. Those are my whale cards. Those are my whale stats to go along with the whale lord Namor, even though he kind of lost the whales. Sad life, but it is what it is. I'll wrap it up here, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Anything else y'all want to see, man, hit me up. You know I'm good for it. I'm out. Peace.